If attractive people are more likely to find a partner and thus reproduce, why are there still ugly people? Attractiveness is not like one gene. Attractive parents can have ugly kids, and ugly parents can have kids who aren't ugly. Furthermore, I don't believe it's true attractive people reproduce more. Because genetics don't work that way. Here's an easy example. Tall, stocky, big head, big hands, and a wide chin look great on a man, not so much on his daughter. Because a diverse gene pool has been one of the largest factors to our success as a species. Think types. A number of reasons. One, attractiveness is largely relative. There might be someone most would consider ugly with a physical feature that's an absolute turn on for someone else. 2, most people can get beyond physical attraction with relationships. 3, attractive people don't always have attractive kids. 4, a lot of what makes someone attractive unattractive is actually controllable, and not genes. Being fat vs physically fit, dressing well, sloppy, the way you hold yourself, and so on. There are plenty of people with weird faces who are physically fit, have a lot of confidence and a great personality, who are well put together that can punch way outside their class and pull attractive partners. People of all beauty standards have relationships and raise kids. It's not like only supermodels are having children. Everyone else still does as well. Because they marry other ugly people. It's a bit complicated, isn't it? Genetics plays a wild game, but let's remember we're not just talking good genes here, but also survival skills, personality traits, social status, and even environmental factors. Nature's got layers, man. The genetics that made an attractive father masculine and strapping might not look good on his daughters. The genetics that made an attractive mother feminine and pretty might not look good on her sons. Attractiveness, the way you're saying it, is informed largely by social norms that often change. Romantic sexual attraction is more complex, coinciding both of how one was socialized and certain biological factors. So not fitting whatever contemporary beauty standard doesn't provide an evolutionary disadvantage. Also, there are plenty of ugly people that don't have any inheritable unattractive characteristics. They are just bad at taking care of themselves. I've explained this to my husband many times when he complains that there aren't more kids of NHL, MLB and NBA athletes playing professionally. I explained to him that these star athletes tend to marry procreate with cute, tiny little women, and so the chances of having the same athletic progeny are a lot lower. Then that child needs to show similar personality characteristics, ambition that the athletic parent did, despite being born to a different generation, likely different lifestyle, etc. Genetics are a crazy thing. I know plenty of attractive couples who have birthed notably unattractive children. Humans look incredibly alike. We also have very little genetic diversity. We consider some people ugly because they are a few subtle shades uglier than attractive people. And almost everyone in the world ends up with a partner and ends up having children. It's not something unique to pretty people. Your entire premise is flawed. People aren't all shallow assholes. These questions that have been posted on Reddit lately sound like they come straight from Elliot Rodger. Define attractive and ugly. It's subjective. All answers are wrong. There's such a thing as regression towards the mean. Tall parents have, on average, children that are shorter than them. And similarly, short parents have, on average, taller children than them. Our genes just push us towards the average for some reason. I think the same is applicable towards how we look as well. HTTPS. Imagine John Cena with a wig. There is chances his daughter look like that a day. Is he good looking? Yes. Would a woman with this face be good looking? Hell no. Because ugly and beautiful aren't black and white. Besides, beauty is one the eyes of the beholder. We have had extremely few generations at any beauty standard. Humans have a lot of genes, and humans pick numbers of children for reasons having nothing to do with objective partner attractiveness. A great deal of modern physical beauty standards are also things that have little or nothing to do with genetics vs exercise and grooming. There are lots more ugly people to start with, and they tend to have a shitload of kids. When I see 2 attractive people, they usually have 1 kid, maybe 2. But when I see an ugly couple, they always have 5 or more kids. Being attractive gets you laid. Being strong, smart, or resourceful keeps you alive long enough to get laid. Being stupid keeps you from caring about whatever the flood or your position in life or the tigers trying to eat you, so you focus on feeling good, so you get laid. Being young means you're more likely to survive traumas, so you get laid. Being old means you're wise and experienced enough to get laid. Being short means you can hide in small spaces, so you survive to get laid. Being tall means you stand out from others and can see over obstacles for danger, so you get laid. Being black with curly hair means you're better suited for hot environments, so you're able to function in the sun and get laid. Being white, red hair, etc., etc., etc. It's not that your idea is wrong. It's just that humans are great at finding ways to overcome struggles and reproduce. Even if you take the top one of the most attractive people on Earth and have them form a society, they will still differentiate among themselves who's attractive and who's not.